Thank you, Chloe. And on to our next guest. We will be interviewing Lena Bailey, the Chief Financial Officer who is also head of the Fox Funds Committee, whose function it is to allocate funds to various club organizations and events. Hello, Lena, and thank you for being so willing to speak on this podcast. When applying to Rollins College, what aspect was most attractive to you?
Okay, so with applying to Rollins, what was the most interesting aspect was that I honestly didn't think I was going to apply until an hour before the deadline. I was like, I'll just go for it. And then right before we had to pay our deposit to say we're going to come here, I really like the fact that the small class sizes is what really got me, because for me personally, I would zone out so quickly, especially if I was in a big class of 100, 200 students. So it's a way to keep myself in check, and I thought it would be a good way to explore different majors, because I'm currently a double major in economics and computer science and a minor in data analytics, but I only thought I wanted economics at a big state school. I don't think I would have had the chance to explore as much as I did here.
Alright, thank you. To what extent do you believe that the annual grants and scholarships are fairly allocated to students in the wake of rising tuition?
Okay, so do I believe that scholarships and grants are divided in a good way? Personally, from what I've heard from different people and as finance chair for SGA, I've learned that they really do focus on distributing it in a perfect manner for freshmen and incoming students. But as tuition rises and as students stay here, they do not pay the same tuition or the overall price that they paid when they first came or when their financial aid package was first given to them. So freshman year, I think it's amazing. Sophomore, junior, senior, I don't think that they distribute it fairly, because the price on the person just goes up, and obviously it makes sense for tuition to go up, but with the percentage that it has been going up here, and it's not a cheap school overall, it does have, I don't think they've been distributing it fairly for the rest of the students. Yeah.
As Chief Financial Officer of the Student Government Association, to what extent do you believe that more funds should be distributed to scholarships to keep up with the rising tuition?
So one thing I've learned about finances here at Rollins with dealing with administration is that they hold a fundraiser every year. And and last year they didn't hold financial aid as priority, but I think it should depend on the economic situation of the country, for example, because last year there was obviously huge inflation, that's why tuition went up, and this year it's because of still the results of inflation and like insurance costs going up. Tuition's going to go up again, but I think if you expect costs to still rise into financial aid budgets, packages not to increase to students, I think you should focus on fundraising to financial aid to students, and I think that would be a good way to start distributing more funds to students.
Based on the interviews, it seems that most students are unsatisfied with the low rates of financial aid to the comparatively high tuition, yet are grateful for being enrolled in a small liberal arts college campus, where the long-lasting connections and resume-worthy leadership positions and opportunities may guarantee an effective return on investment. According to a case study by Dr. Scott Jaschik, an alumni of Rollins College, who specializes in economic and financial aid services, there appears to be a little correlation between admission legacy status and student admissions. Yet, affirmative action remains a steadfast element in the DEI policies, as they effectively enhance the diversity, equity, and inclusion of a historically, racially uniform campus. Have a wonderful day, and stay curious!